Joe's on another service call again. I'm in the shower this time. And the report was that this head was splashing water all over the place where the nut is on the top. Right up in there it was squirting around. Let's see what happens. I haven't turned this on yet, so you're going to see what happens as soon as I see it, okay? Let's turn this on. I'm not seeing anything. I think they were swiveling this head. Oh, there it goes. See? Did you see that? Oh, there it is. When they adjust the head. Oh, now it's squirting all over the place. Look at that. Okay, there's a top nut there. This top nut has to be tightened up, but I don't want to just tighten it up. Sometimes, believe it or not, these nuts, this looks like a metal nut, doesn't it? This is a heavy-duty shower head, and this nut, believe it or not, is plastic. It looks metal, and that's one way they could keep costs down. Now, if I just crank on that with a pair of channel locks, if you don't know what channel locks are, they're these things here, okay? I can adjust this out, and I can get on there and tighten that nut up, thinking, okay, I'll just tighten it a little bit and try it again. Well, chances are I'm going to crack this nut, or I'm going to split it, and then it's going to be all over. I'm going to have to get another one. You can't just go to the hardware store and get a plastic nut. See next time you're at the hardware store, see if you can get a plastic nut that's anodized bronze that will fit the shower head. You just can't do it. Okay? So I'm going to be real careful with this. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to remove this nut. What do you suppose I'm going to do? That's right. I'm going to put Teflon tape on it. If you know me by now, you know that Teflon tape fixes a lot of things, okay? Try that on your next shower head. Now I might as well give you a tip. When loosening these nuts, I'm going to take the channel locks and loosen this up. But if this is kind of tight, I don't want to mark this up any. So I can take a little rag and put over that. And I can adjust the channel locks where I need it and feel on there. And now I can hold that and loosen. Ooh, come on. There it goes. Wow, that's on there too. Okay. I can hang on to this and loosen the nut. I think I gotta adjust these one more. There, that's better. Okay. Good old channel locks. I'm gonna hold this so I can loosen just the nut. Jeez. Okay. Ah, this one's on there and it's leaking too. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I gotta be careful because I could break the plastic nut even. Okay, there it goes. Man, because see, I have to hang on to this or else I can't loosen that up. See, I'm swiveling that, but it's just twisting on the knuckle there. And I'm not going to get it unless I keep loosening up this nut. Okay, so I have to hang on to the shower head and loosen the plastic nut. Now, are all nuts up here plastic? No. You just have to be careful when you look at yours. Yours could be metal, but either way, I don't want to go to the hardware store. Okay, now I can loosen that up. Okay. That pops right off. See, there's a knuckle there. And then this fits up in there. This is the only thing that keeps it tight, is right up against that. Well, actually, there's a rubber gasket in here too, and that looks fine. You know, you could replace that rubber gasket, you know, if yours is really super old. This was about 7 years old, so I think it's going to be okay. As long as I get some Teflon tape, wrap it around this, the same direction as the nut's going, because you don't want it to loosen up as you're tightening that. You remember? Okay, that's the way you want the Teflon tape to go. If you put it this way, when you get ready to tighten this up, you're actually going to loosen the Teflon tape on the threads to a certain extent, and then it might kind of gum up and it might make it loose and it might leak. Okay, so is there a right and wrong way to do just about anything? Yes, there is. You know me by now. There's always a right and a wrong way, okay? All right, put some Teflon tape on there. You don't know what Teflon tape is? Then if you don't know what Teflon tape is, you haven't been watching my channel. Shame on you. Okay, it's in this little container. And it's just a thin layer of tape. And it's called Teflon tape. And it's real flexible. So you want to make sure you're careful as you're putting that on. Okay? Wrap it the right direction now. I even sometimes have to think about it whenever I do this, because you want to make sure you're wrapping it the right direction. Just kind of imagine the nut going back on here and tightening up so it's going this direction. Okay, so the end of the tape, the Teflon tape, once I put it on and break it off, I want it to be going this direction, and I'm putting it on right, because see, if I break it, this is the last bit that's going to be on there, right? Because I got to kind of hold it on so it doesn't want to slide off at first. I just want to get it on there. Okay, now I can hold it right here. I can even spin this like this if I want. If I don't, I can just keep going. I want to try to keep it tight. So I got it nice and even on there. I want to try to keep it away from this edge. Okay. And now I can pull it tighter and kind of stretch it, because it's not going to slide off, right? That's going to get right in there and get it nice and tight, right in the grooves. Okay. If I want it up a little bit, I can pull it back and kind of lift up on it, get it right up in there. Okay, a few spins around here, maybe, 3 or 4 spins, whatever. You want to build this up so far that the nut can't get back, but you want to give yourself plenty so that it's going to work. Okay, so now I cut that off and it's going this way. So now I can just take my hand gently. If there's any burrs on there, you don't want to put those into your fingers or your hand or anything. Okay, there it is. Now I can put that back up there.